A natural and historic playground, Switzerland evokes a mystical aura. Her mountain villages are the scenes of fairy tales, and the snow-capped peaks have long inspired poets and climbers alike. The peaks are the stuff of mountaineers' dreams. Yet, they remain accessible for the likes of you and I, thanks to an abundance of fabulous cable cars. In this video, we explore the best tourist attractions in Switzerland. We've collected a list of the top tourist attractions in Switzerland, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Matterhorn. Such an epic mountain name deserves an epic mountain landscape, and that's what you'll find as you gaze at Matterhorn. The soaring pyramid peak is an icon of the Swiss Alps. It's a rugged mountain, whose edges are as thin as a knife's edge. For most of us, without a high level of mountaineering experience, seeing Matterhorn up close is the best we can hope for. That still creates one of Switzerland's unforgettable experiences. You can gawk up at the top from the charming village of Zermatt, or put on your hiking shoes and explore the mountain's swarming trail system. Number 2, Lauterbrunnen Valley. Picture a waterfall for me. It's likely the image conjured is a waterfall tucked away in nature at the end of a winding hiking trail. That's how it is for most, but not here in Lauterbrunnen Valley. In a country rich in tumbling waters, Lauterbrunnen Valley takes the cake. There are over 70 here, each diving off the sandstone cliffs like a bridal veil. The most renowned may be the 297 Staubach Falls. However, for photographers, nothing tops Trummelbach. It's a conglomeration of 20 thin falls that form the backdrop behind ancient bridges and tunnels. Beyond the spectacular waterfalls, the Lauterbrunnen Valley is easy to explore on bike or foot. Number 3, Château de Chillon. With its reflection bouncing off the calm waters of beautiful Lake Geneva, Chillon Castle, Château de Chillon, was built in a prime location. First a Roman outpost, the castle was developed in the 10th century to become the home of dukes and counts. With the lake and the rising Swiss Alps in the background, there's a lot to take in when you first arrive. But once you cross a historic drawbridge, your attention will turn to the fortress walls, ballasts, and towers that take you back to the Middle Ages. The interior of Château de Chillon has been masterfully preserved. Number 4, Chapel Bridge. In Lucerne, there stands a wooden bridge that expands over 200 meters across the Reuss River. This is Chapel Bridge, an iconic Swiss site that will inspire more than just those enthused with old-world architecture. In classic Swiss style, Chapel Bridge is as quaint and charming as it is practical. The covered bridge shimmers with auburn in the evening, illuminating the hedges and roses that bloom on either side. It is the oldest wooden covered bridge in Europe, and one of main tourist attractions in Switzerland. The covered bridge, constructed in 1333, was designed to help protect the city of Lucerne from attacks. Number 5, Jungfraujoch. If Grindelwald is the gateway, then Jungfraujoch is the destination. Known as the top of Europe, this train station is the continent's locomotive ceiling. Standing between two monstrous 4,000 m peaks, Jungfraujoch sits in a saddle at 3,454 m above sea level. Surrounded by year-round snow and glacial action, you can already begin to picture the epic train ride. But that's just the beginning. Beyond the station is a vast mountain destination, where you can explore the Sphinx Observatory. This has an observation deck facing the enormous Aletsch Glacier. Afterwards, check out the Ice Palace and Tube at the Snow Fun Park. Number 6, Zytglogge. The city of Bern is littered with medieval and Renaissance masterpieces. However, Zytglogge should be your first stop in town. That's a big call for a clock tower, but you'll soon discover why. Bern is a magical place, as the Zytglogge is the centerpiece of a medieval time warp. The gate was built in the 1100s, and the clock that graces the tower is one of the most spectacular and oldest clocks that can be visited anywhere in the world. Built in 1530, this clock was the city's master clock for centuries. As you make your way to the tower, get there a few minutes before the hour mark to experience old-time figurines dart out from the tower as they have for hundreds of years. Number 7. Rhine Falls. You can relax or seek a heart-pumping adventure at Rhine Falls. At 150 meters wide and tumbling down over 20 meters, the Rhine Falls is one of Europe's largest waterfalls. Before you can even see the majestic surge of water, you'll be able to hear the thunderous roar of 600,000 liters bouncing down the rock face. Those looking to take in the beauty of the falls can wander the hiking trails that envelop Rhine Falls. This includes a walk across the viaduct, Schloss Laufen, that offers some of the best views. However, you'll find one of the most unique things to do in Switzerland here. In the heart of the falls stands a towering rock covered in bushes. Number 8. Mount Pilatus. Standing proudly above Lucerne, the massif of Mount Pilatus has a spellbinding presence. From the valley, the range that features multiple 2,000-meter-plus peaks captures your attention and never lets go. At the center of the snow-capped peaks is the monstrously beautiful Mount Pilatus, 2,128. From the summit, you're spoiled with panoramic views that boast over 70 alpine peaks. It's a true buffet for the eyes. While you can hike to the top, most prefer the train departing from Lucerne from May to October. After taking in the view, take the 3 km moderate trail to Tomlashorn Peak. Other adventures include the thrilling 350m toboggan run down into the valley. Number 9. Upper Engadine Lakes. Home to St. Moritz, Silvaplana and more, the Upper Engadine Lakes is a fairy tale plateau surrounded by classic Swiss peaks. Romance and beauty floats around every corner and off the leaves of the forested hills. The alpine region basks in summer sunlight, one that provides travelers with the perfect balance between mountains and warmth. The lakes melt and shimmer through the afternoon, where you can kayak, SUP, sail, or simply admire the views from the hiking trails. On Silvaplana Lake, wind and kite surfers make the most of the Meloja wind to speed across the water at 80 km per hour. At last in the list, number 10, Lavaux Vineyards. In the Vaud region on the northern banks of Lake Geneva, the Lavaux Vineyards are like few others. These wineries are set upon terraces that rise from the lake's edge like Tigalalang. Much like the location and layout is unique, this beloved wine region is likely different to what you've experienced previously. Despite the opulent beauty, you won't find an abundance of visitors in Lavaux. When you add the fact that the main grape grown is Chasselas, with little export, it makes your time here all the more memorable. Outro. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite tourist attractions in Switzerland? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.